Hello, and welcome to the top 12 most immersive theme park rides in the world. I chose 12 because, well, frankly, I feel I would create a mob of unhappy Disney fans if I went with 10 and left a couple out. Now, obviously, this will be completely opinionated, so my choices will not be the same as the next Homo sapien. There were a couple of guidelines on how I rank these rides, how themed not only the ride itself is, but the theming of the queue as well, its uses of practical effects and movie screens. I myself am more of a practical effect guy, but if the ride can mix the two seamlessly, then it can make for a mesmerizing experience. I am eliminating any ride that is just a movie screen ride. The last two guidelines are how realistic the animatronics were made and how well the storyline was developed. So, without further ado, let's get started. Oh wait. I can't proceed without first giving a huge shout out to the guys over at the Southern California Attractions 360 channel for the usage of their extremely high quality videos. The quality of this video would not be possible without their generosity. As for the ones I contacted and didn't hear anything from, I ended up using the videos anyway. Please don't hate me. All credits for each video can be found in the description. Check there for the full version of each video. Number 12. Test Track, Walt Disney World, Epcot. God, I love this ride. Even before they updated it, it had that nostalgic Disney feel. But we are not talking about the old Test Track. We are talking about the new and definitely improved version. This ride takes you on the journey of how General Motors tests its concept cars. The whole experience starts you off in the queue by letting you create your own car. Right before you get on the ride, you transfer the data of your car so it can be ranked on how well you designed it. The vehicle you ride in is a 6-seat test car that will be tested for traction, response, efficiency, and speed. The finale is a crash test, though you don't have to worry because right before you hit the wall, it flies open to reveal a high-speed ride reaching a speed of nearly 65 miles an hour, making it the fastest ride in Walt Disney World. Number 11. Navi River Journey, Walt Disney World, Animal Kingdom. There are a couple of things missing on this ride which makes it rank higher than it should. One thing in particular is a storyline. Basically, this is just a boat ride through the world of Avatar based on the James Cameron movie. Not only that, it is actually rather short as well, but what you can't take away from it is the highly intricate theming they put into this ride. Not only this, but the Navi River Journey incorporates probably the most realistic animatronic ever used in a theme park ride, and this is why it has made my list. Number 10. SpiderMan, Islands of Adventure, Florida. I mean, yeah, come on, you knew this one was going to be on here. Named Best Dark Ride in the World from the years 99 to 2010, SpiderMan the Ride was praised by so many critics for being an incredibly sophisticated attraction. This ride drops you straight into the streets of New York when it's at the height of its danger level. Dr. Octopus, Electro, Scream, Hydro Man, and the Hobgoblin become interested in using you as a hostage when you intrude on their little devious scheme. What happens throughout the rest of the ride needs to be experienced in person because it blends the line between virtual and reality so well with both practical and CGI effects. It's difficult to distinguish what is real and what is not. Number 9. Indiana Jones Adventure, Disneyland, California. I myself have not had the privilege of riding this ride, though I have done quite a bit of extensive research on it to know that it has quite the following. I know that there's a duplicate of this ride out there, but I am sticking with the California one because of the realistic nature of that version. The experience starts with the queue. As immersive and detailed as the ride itself, you are led through dimly lit temple chambers and passageways containing booby-trap sections similar to the Indiana Jones movies. Once you are on the ride, you are greeted by Indy himself, as he guides you through this dangerous temple guarded by new supernatural powers. The thing that really intrigues me about this ride is that everything is practical effects. No screens to possibly ruin the illusion of being in a real temple. Number 8. 20,000 Leagues Under the Sea, Tokyo, Disney Sea. Probably a lesser known version of this ride, Tokyo Disney Sea has, in my opinion, perfected it with the theming. While it is in Japanese, the park does provide a press kit of the ride. It reads, "The time is the 1870s. On an uncharted island somewhere in the South Pacific, a giant volcano rises up from the ocean depths. This is Mysterious Island, the secret base of operations for the enigmatic genius Captain Nemo. Discovering that Nemo was working in another part of the facility, guests are able to walk through these private quarters and observe Nemo's various notes, maps, and research materials related to his studies of the sea. While riding, you explore an aqua farm, a mysterious reef, and a ship graveyard, as well as some mysterious creatures that inhabit these waters." Number 7. Tower of Terror, Hollywood Studios, Florida. First off, I'd like to apologize to those over in California because of the loss of a beloved attraction. However, I will say that California Adventure did a pretty good job of keeping the ride mechanics while developing a world-class storyline, and I am excited to be able to experience Guardians of the Galaxy Mission Breakout for myself. With that being said, Disneyland's Tower of Terror had nothing on Orlando's version. The experience starts in the courtyard of a haunted hotel. As you make your way into the hotel, you notice how long it has been since anyone has stepped foot inside. You make your way into the boiler room, and then you are ushered into an elevator. Every single piece of theming here has been thought out very carefully to envelop you in the world of ominosity. But once you start your voyage on the elevator, that ominous feeling becomes justified because you are thrown right into the world of the Twilight Zone, with a section where you're actually moving forward on a track through the intro to the Twilight Zone show, and a randomized drop sequence. This ride is a Disney classic that I hope will remain for many years to come. Number 6. Jurassic Park, Islands of Adventure, Florida. This behemoth of a ride based off Steven Spielberg's movie adaptation of the book Jurassic Park, written by Michael Crichton, costed a whopping $110 million to make. That's nearly twice as expensive as the original movie. It was opened in 1999, and like most of the rides developed around this time, incorporated nothing but animatronics. While the original Jurassic Park ride opened in California, the Orlando version definitely has a more realistic feel to the dinosaurs. While taking a slow boat ride and getting up close and personal with these reptiles, your boat is knocked off course by this nitwit. Now you have to dodge a falling crate, evading spitting dinosaurs, escape one of the most terrifying dinosaur animatronics ever created, and survive an 85-foot drop. Number 5. Journey to the Center of the Earth, Disney Sea, Tokyo. Another ride from the immaculate Disney Sea Park, and based off of another Jules Verne book, Journey to the Center of the Earth is located right next to the 20,000 Leagues Under the Sea ride discussed earlier. With probably my favorite ride entrance sign, the queue is nothing short of impeccable. Set next to a mysterious volcano, you enter a mining tunnel down to the steampunk-like elevator. This takes you down to the ride vehicles that are still sticking with the steampunk vibe. Might I add that the lighting in this queue is so well done. As you start your journey in your mining vehicle, you are immersed inside the world of, well, Earth. As you make your way further into the mining tunnel, things seem to be turning a little more dangerous, until you come face to face with one of the coolest and most creative ride animatronics I have ever seen. Then your relaxing ride of amazing sights and sounds turn into a high-speed escape. Number 4. Dinosaur, Animal Kingdom, Florida. Similar to the Indiana Jones ride, Dinosaur takes the same ride mechanics but puts you 145 million years in the past. You are chosen for a journey to the late Cretaceous period to bring back a dinosaur for this idiot. For some reason, he wants an iguanodon. You travel through a research facility and hop aboard a trek vehicle that sends you through a time machine. You are exported into a world unlike anything you have ever seen. It is dark, creepy, you're in what appears to be a jungle, dinosaurs are eating dinosaurs, at some point you are sneezed on, you get chased by a wannabe T-Rex. The ambiance and theming on this ride is absolutely stunning. It definitely is a must if you are ever at Animal Kingdom. Number 3. Gringotts Bank Coaster, Universal Orlando. For some reason, I don't believe this ride received the praise that it should have. The first time I experienced it, I was blown away by the amount of detail. Gringotts takes you on a high-speed thrill ride through the caves that house the bank vaults of the most recognized witches and wizards. The queue starts you off inside the Gringotts Bank, which literally made my jaw drop. It is just so beautifully done, with walls that look like real marble and the extremely high ceiling, as well as the very realistic goblins behind their respective desks. You make your way to the most realistically fake elevator of any ride I have ever been on. You exit your way to the spiral staircase that reveals this massive vault where you enter your ride vehicle. This reveal was just as amazing as walking to the bank. Unfortunately, I could not find a video to show it off, so here are a bunch of anticlimactic pictures. From there, you'll face the bank's security measures, Bellatrix Lestrange, and even Voldemort himself. It has an amazing cross between practical effects and movie screens that is like no other. Number 2. Forbidden Journey, Islands of Adventure, Orlando. Of course this was going to make the list. The ride system and theming on this ride was revolutionary when it came out. I mean, you get to walk through the Hogwarts castle, meeting Harry, Ron, Hermione, Dumbledore, and even the Sorting Hat. And that is before you get on the ride. The detail they put into this castle is quite spectacular, and is probably the most awe-inspiring castle of any theme park to date. On the ride itself, you get to experience dragons, Quidditch, the Whomping Willow, and even Death Eaters. Its use of practical effects mixed with screens is calculated to the smallest detail, to the point where it's nearly impossible to see any guide rails, exit signs, or non-themed sections of the ride. Forbidden Journey was voted Best Dark Ride from 2011 to 2015, and set an unprecedented bar for theme parks around the world who wanted to compete. Number 1. Pirates of the Caribbean, Battle for Sunken Treasure, Disneyland, Shanghai. I love my Pirates ride in Orlando. I really do. But my God, the Shanghai version is hands down the most immersive attraction I have ever seen in my life. Released in 2016, they knew they had to set the bar high with the revolutionary attraction that had already been introduced to the world. But they really didn't have to double the height of the bar. Seriously, I'm just gonna not talk and let you experience this for yourself. And there it is. If you think of any I missed that should have been on here, please feel free to keep it to yourself. Or, if you are civilized enough to list it in the comments section without animosity towards these picks, I'd love to hear the rides that make you believe that you were actually there. I'm sure this list will need to be updated in the near future with the long list of unreleased attractions. For more updates, click the subscribe button. And if you like the video, leave it here by clicking the thumbs up. Or don't, I don't control you.